CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Lightning is a big concern for the concert promoters, and last night the Lightning was putting on a rare and spectacular show for people living on southern Vancouver Island. The flash of light and crackle of thunder came rolling across Victoria just after 1 a.m. It probably woke you and your pets up. CTV cameraman Scott Weston captured these dramatic images in Sydney. A bolt of lightning snaking its way through ominous cloud cover. Mount Ptolemy and Saanich offered front row seats to the show as the storm passed over the Gulf Islands, and electricity was certainly in the air. The photo you're about to see showing downtown Victoria under attack by a forked tongue bolt. That one's making the rounds on Facebook.
When I was coming home last night, I decided I'd stop here. It's got a good view of the city here, and you can see the skyline. You want noticeable buildings, recognizable buildings like the Sussex building or the CIBC building in the picture. So I set it up right here to try to get those in the picture, and then you just set it up for like a 30-second to 45-second exposure, and then you hope for the best.
What a shot. Thunder and lightning is pretty rare on southern Vancouver Island. Last night's crackle and pop is being blamed on an upper disturbance over western Washington, which is spreading moist, unstable air into southern BC. Luckily, no forest fires were sparked by the lightning. Environment Canada says Victoria averages only 1 day with thunderstorms every 2 years. The federal government is appealing a BC court ruling that struck down Canada's law against assisted suicide. The BC Supreme Court decision gave the government a year to rewrite the law while allowing one woman, Gloria Taylor, who has Lou Gehrig's disease, to die with the help of a doctor. The Federal Justice Ministry says Ottawa will try to freeze all aspects of the ruling, including the exemption for Taylor, and take the issue back to the BC Court of Appeal. The ministry says Canada's existing ban on assisted suicide is constitutional. If you have any extra bottles laying around your garage, a few cyclists would be more than happy to take them off your hands. The Bottle Depot is rounding up any recyclables in support of the Tour de Rock riders, including our very own Aaron Glazier. You can drop off your used cans, juice boxes, and bottles at any of the 3 locations in the capital region in the next 2 months. The Bottle Drive's goal is to help raise around $8,000 for kids with cancer.
Yeah, we think it's a great charity to be involved with. It gives us a chance to participate in the community.
And what types of things are you accepting in the donation bin?
All deposit containers, so your pop cans, beer cans, pop bottles, glass, wine and spirits, juice boxes, pouches, gable tops, everything.
The Bottle Drive officially kicks off this Saturday with a barbecue at the Depot's Queen Street location in Victoria. You can bring down your recyclables from 8 a.m. to 1 in the afternoon. Crown prosecutors have stayed charges against a Parksville woman accused of trying to have her husband killed. Suzanne Brenlin was arrested last August, suspected of coming up with a murder-for-hire plot aimed at her estranged husband. She was charged with several offenses, but earlier this week, prosecutors elected to stay those charges due to a lack of evidence that would be strong enough to lead to a conviction. A publication ban on the evidence still exists. Nanaimo RCMP are looking for witnesses in a hit-and-run that injured an 81-year-old man. It happened at the Co-op gas bar on Highland Avenue. A vehicle backing up hit the man, knocking him to the ground. It's described as a large red luxury 4-door sedan, possibly a Mercedes or BMW. A driver in the Comox Valley had his life turned upside down in a split second this afternoon. Emergency responders were called to this busy Courtney intersection late this afternoon when 2 vehicles collided just outside the Courtney RCMP station. One vehicle rolled in the intersection, trapping the driver inside. His only passenger, a young toddler, was easily removed from the vehicle, crying, but otherwise okay.
All I saw, I was sitting in Tim Hortons at the time, and I looked outside and the car was in the middle of the intersection on its way over. The child was okay, he was crying, but he seemed coherent. The other vehicle, the guy in the truck, he was out and he was moving around, but he seemed, for the most part, just shooken up.
At one point, smoke appeared in the engine compartment of the vehicle, but firefighters quickly doused that.